Hi, brother McCloy. I'm Valdemar Carvalho, and first of all, I would like to say thank you for this semester. I learned so much, and I'm very happy to finish this course and realize that I learned more about Excel that I think I knew before. So to start to present my project, I would like to share with you some highlights that I feel that are important for this. First of all is the honor statement. I know that it's very important and it's important for me. I recognize that my efforts will bring the results for my life, so I agree that I have to follow the honor code, and I do this, and I can confirm that I did this project alone, and it was not easy but it's possible. um, about this project, it was a challenge for me, but at the same time it was an important opportunity because I choose to develop a spreadsheet that I could use in my own job for the company that I'm working now. About the ID number, I include my name in like a customer, and I use the my ID first 8 numbers to input in account ID number, and so to change some values for this number too. This spreadsheet is done. It is a spreadsheet that I'm sharing with you now. The screencast I'm doing now, so after that I will send you two. And these are the hours that I spent working in this project. I used to present below some informations that I try to link with the criteria where in my spreadsheet I used it. The standard of professionalism, I try to bring this in all my sheets to prepare something that I would like to use in my day, in my job. I like so much to use VLOOKUP. Uh, I knew before, but I never used index and match function, so I could use it. It was great. I used to I try to use all the formulas to achieve the all ratings that I could. So to start, I have this database. It's not true really, because it's some informations. Important point. I'm a financial supervisor for an American company, and I'm working here in Brazil. The company's name is Danaher Corporation. So my job is related to accounts receivable and accounts payable and treasury. This spreadsheet specifically is about accounts receivable. So we have customers, due dates, issue date, and other informations about some customers. And I start to bring formulas here where I calculate the delay of the payment that about past due or overdue. The customers didn't pay or will be paid because we'll do in the future. So it's a simple formula I bring here, But here I used the if like was request about if function inside of an if function. So that's here my first step. Here too, we have if function 2 times. This is the first database. I prepare some lists that here that I used in some spreadsheets. You can see one of them here, and we have others here too. Okay, and I used to prepare tables to use match information and pivot tables that to prepare chart tables, pivot charts through. So we have here to start presenting my informations. We can see here where I use a simple chart here, okay, where if I select here, this information is calculated. So you have some ifs here to calculate this kind of information. It's a bad debt reserve. It's a calculate that today I used to do this manually. Now I have a spreadsheet for this, and I try to include some informations, some ifs here, and sometimes I forgot the name in English, but conditional formatting. I used to prepare here that there's different agents here, and I identify that if I compare the target with the actual, and we have a worst scenario, I prepare actions in red to work hard in this area. And if it's so good, if you are reduction the BDR, okay, congratulations, we can follow. If it's not performance better or good, it's yellow. Okay, it's I think that's it will help me so much to visualize the information in this way. And for example, when I see that this is my area of problems, I can ask what can I do, how each customers are impacting. So I prepare this another sheet that, for example, the aging of 91 to 180 days, it's a good problem. So I can come here and filter here. So now I know that these are my customers that I have to work with him, work with them, and plan actions to recover this past due. And I can filter by channel too. For example, here I can see the channel GSA and what's in this channel is impacting my results in LNA, pharma, SME. So this is a good tool to my work now. I'm very happy with it. And I'm confusing Portuguese and English. I have these two spreadsheets too, where I prepared a VLOOKUP with match, because for me it's important to understand how much by aging is impacting my results, and what group of sales. So here I have all groups of sales, for example, equipment and the aging again. How much, which aging I'm impacting. So I can see here this value, and to help me understand all the scenario, I did this conditional formatting that he will show me which aging I'm showing here, and here I can see the percentage of the is impacting in the total. For example, with equipment, when I see that it's almost 177, it's the amount that's impacting my aging about past due, but it's not the great, the biggest value. Now I know that the old invoices are impacting 40% of total of my past due. So I can analyze in this kind of analysis, and to finish here I can see two by customers and channel that are impacting the top customers impacting my past due, and so I can filter by channel here, and I know which customers are impacting, the value of each of one, and the percentage that they are impacting. And it's a kind of, the name of this graphic is Pareto. I use it so much in my job. And here below I can understand the problem, and sorry, but because some informations are in Portuguese, because it's some of them it's informations that I use in my job, and I can filter here by issues, which are the big problems. So I know that it's a past due, but here it's not a problem because I know that the customer scheduled the payment. So my big problem is that I have some invoices that my team didn't contact customer to ask them to pay. So, and I have other areas, so, and this changed again, and I have some information that I can plan actions to solve and to reduce the past due and bring some money, some cash, and do not impact the results of the company. So if I expect that it's okay, this presentation. Once more, thank you so much for all things that you teach me, and messages, spiritual messages, and Excel, and all information supports. Here I try to show you some of the spreadsheets where I used the formulas. I expect that it can help you to analyze my project. And here I register the days that I really worked in the project, and each time, and which parts of the project I prepared. Uh, I'm grateful so much for all of this, and I hope that I can work with you in another discipline, in another moment. I just starting my graduation at BYU, so I think that in another moment you can see you. I can see you again. Thank you so much. Bye bye.